Nigeria, a place of unending hustle, hardship, and hope. The disparities run deep, from the high life of Lagos Islands to the madness of the mainland streets. Every corner has its own story, a story of struggle, survival, and success. Welcome to Naija Narratives, uncovering the truth through those who live it. Lagos is the largest city in Nigeria in terms of population, with some estimates quoting a staggering 21 million people. To put it into perspective, imagine how busy London or New York is, which are both estimated to have around 9 million residents. Lagos hosts more than double the population of both cities. Coincidentally, out of the 36 states in Nigeria, it has the smallest landmass. That's absolutely bonkers, considering it has the second largest city population in Africa after Cairo, which is estimated at a staggering 23 million residents. Keyword, estimated. Yeah, it's pretty squished. One of the biggest culture shocks I experienced was how freely the guys that needed to take a leak would just do their thing. Don't get it twisted, they'd still face the wall, but in the UK where I reside, you'd have to find an alleyway or a bush where no one is walking past. In Lagos, you don't get that privilege of such privacy, especially in the mainland. If you want to get technical, Lagos is actually divided into 5 administrative divisions. But for the purposes of not boring you guys to sleep, let's just stick with the mainland and the island. 2 dramatically different sides to Lagos in terms of lifestyle, infrastructure, and cost of living. In this episode, we will dive into some of those differences and talk to some of the LAGOTIANS who have experienced both sides. Let's talk to Hope. Hope is an incredibly talented artist who works at Mama Nike's art gallery. She has a couple things to say about life on the mainland versus life on the island. So Hope, how are you doing today? You alright? I'm glad. She's really helping me out with this painting so far, but yeah, I was wondering, how's life like on the island in comparison to the mainland?
The mainland? Well, first of all, I grew up in the mainland.
Okay, you grew up in the mainland then?
Yes, so to be sincere, like before I got to Highland, there was like so much hype. Oh, Highland is good, Highland is this, Highland is that, Highland is nice. But coming here, well, maybe because we are not part of the, the rich ones.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm not finding it easy at all. Not at all. I still prefer the mainland compared to this place actually, because at least it was way easy. In the mainland, well, when you want to buy things, it's cheaper.
Okay.
Yes,
okay, yeah.
House price is cheaper in the mainland, and when you want to get things, it's very easy for you to access them. Like me coming to my house, I just want to cook something, I just go out, I'll see somebody I want to buy this, I want to buy that.
So what are some of the downsides of living on the island, Hope?
Okay, some of the downsides is that the transport fare is huge.
Yeah.
The house price is cost. In fact, a lot of downside. No good water, no good road.
Yeah.
Seriously, no good water in this highland. Even in the so-called high places, the water are not clean.
Oh, okay.
The water are not clean, seriously. Sometimes even the pure water they make, I used to be scared.
Yeah.
Like what they used to make it.
So even like the bottled water as well?
It's not clean. Most of the water is not clean. Most of the water are either in yellow color or
So why do you think people choose to live here over the mainland?
I feel like it's just overhyped.
Okay. So overhyped.
Yes, it's overhyped. Seriously.
Because this is where like all the celebrities live, isn't it?
Maybe.
Okay, you don't care.
I don't really care.
I like Hope. She's definitely not one for sugarcoating. Her opinion of the island is definitely an interesting one. Took me by surprise actually. Though the island might look a lot more luxurious, according to Hope, not all is as it seems. With such a necessity as water not being up to standard, one must wonder how such circumstances has not driven away the wealthier residents. And still, house prices continue to soar. Is it really just an overhyped location? Well, let's hear what the others have to say. After a fun day out on the island, I was privileged enough to get to meet Ohi and his cousin. They're based on the island. Boy, do these guys live it large. Their crib is stunning. Probably one of the nicest places I've ever been in my life. So much for Africa consisting of mud huts and clay houses. I got a chance to ask them their thoughts on the island versus the mainland. Let's see what they think. Island versus mainland. Which one do you guys prefer? Been to both of them.
As a young person, I would say island.
Okay.
But there's a hype of the island as well, like I said earlier. But it still doesn't mean shit. We want the mainland, so it's like there's fun things to do on the mainland. I actually think now there's more fun things to do on the mainland than
they got a lot of lounges out there and everything like that.
Island for me as well.
Okay. What? So why do you think as a young person you prefer the island in comparison to the mainland?
Because all the young people want to be on the island.
Okay, so
because of the hype. So it's like if I was on the mainland, most of my friends are on the island.
Okay.
So I always have to.
It's true. The travel.
I always have to travel to like hang out with my friends, but so everybody just wants to be on the island because everybody's on the island. Every young person is on the island.
It's kind of like London, isn't it? People get care everywhere.
100%. If you're out in Manchester, then you have to travel a long time to get to London. So I hear it, man. Well, no, it's good to meet you guys today, man. Definitely love, man. Take care, man. Okay, so that's another perspective of the island. Ohi and his cousin made some very valid points. I definitely did feel a much younger, vibrant presence on the island. Seems like the hip place to be. That's not to say there aren't fun things to do on the mainland. Last but not least, let's chat to Micah Dominic, a talented nail technician who we will be shining a light on in our later entrepreneurial episode. Micah now stays in the mainland but frequents the island for business and has resided there before. I'm sure he will have a very interesting take on both the island and the mainland. So, what are some of the disadvantages of living on the island in comparison to the mainland?
I would say the disadvantages of living on the island is about the environment, the climate, because especially when it rains, everywhere it's filled up. The island doesn't have drainage.
Wow. In such an amazing place as well.
It's an amazing place. There are beautiful houses. There are beautiful areas on the island. And based in Lagos, where the money is on the island. The money is on the island, yes.
I know.
The money on the island. In the island, the advantage on the island, you will see. You have connections. You meet with personalities. You meet with personalities. You meet with people. You got a lot of exposure when it comes to the island.
Especially with your business as well.
Especially with business, you will learn. You will learn a lot from the island because the people you be around, they are high personality people. Like they are high intellectual people, like people. So definitely, the environment will influence you. The environment will influence you.
For sure.
But when it comes to the climate, especially in the rainy season, like season, the island is messed up. Because there's no drainage. So
you'd think with all that money that they'll probably invest in, making better drainage, which Is it?
Yes. If the government will really work on the drainage on the island, yeah, it will really go a long way.
Okay.
Because talking about the island now, there are a lot of businesses there,
Yeah,
a lot of companies
that's right.
on the like on the island, and such place is not supposed to be having a drainage
Issues.
like issues or some factors that will be affecting the environment.
Yeah.
So I would say like the drainage is the main problem on the island, because once it's rain, everywhere is messed up.
What would you say the disadvantages of the mainland are?
Really, for me, I will not really. I would say there's not really any disadvantage. Like there's nothing I really. I don't really like on the mainland.
Okay.
But the only thing is that in terms of some things, the island is more than the mainland.
Okay.
Because in terms of business, if you're doing your business, it's not like you can't do your business like on the mainland. But the island now, the island will pay you more.
Okay.
Because it's more on the island.
Yeah.
And secondly, if you go to the island, accommodation is expensive.
Okay.
Than the mainland.
Okay.
Yes. Accommodation, that's one of the factors affecting the accommodation is expensive on the island. So a average somebody or the poor somebody cannot afford
to
the
live
life
on the
there.
island.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Cannot afford life on the island.
What about personalities and characters on the island in comparison to the mainland?
Personalities and characters on the island compared to the mainland.
Yeah.
Like I said before, on the island you see high personality peoples. You get to meet peoples, even people that are not in the country, like people just visiting the country.
Yeah.
You get to meet people from different countries on the island compared to the mainland. So when it comes to the personalities, when it comes to the personalities and characters, on the island, I prefer the one on the island better than the one on the mainland.
Okay.
Because coming to mainland, you will see trenches, people you won't even like to see.
Okay.
Nuisance.
Dangerous.
Yeah, it's dangerous. People like people causing havoc in the community. But such things you can't see on the island.
Alright.
So when it comes to personalities and characters, I prefer the island more to the mainland.
Okay. Oh, brilliant.
That was a very fascinating and detailed sum up on Micah's thoughts of the island versus the mainland. We appreciate your time, Micah. On this trip, I've definitely gotten a chance to experience the best of both worlds. I think the island is more of a tourist destination where you can make connections, meet celebrities, and live the high life, but for a high cost. Hence why it's less populated. The reoccurring problem I've deduced from our lovely interviewees is the lack of drainage, causing difficulty in heavy rain periods, and the quality of their water, meaning they'll have to be wary and assure they attain properly treated water. The mainland is also a place with many fun things to do, though some may feel it's better suited to the more permanent residents and people who might want a proper taste of Lagos culture. Though they have access to better water and a significantly cheaper cost of living, it's also more densely populated, which comes with its own further problems. Things such as more air pollution, higher crime rates, horrific traffic jams, and possibly a less frequent youthful culture. But don't get it twisted, there's also some very nice and wealthy places on the mainland. It's just less frequently seen than on the island. We hope you enjoyed this episode of Naija Narratives, Mainland versus Island, presented to you by IHQ Magazine. For more fun and interesting episodes like this, please like, share and subscribe. It helps and goes a long way. Thank you for watching.